somebody wants to kidnap me, all they need to do is just buy me food.
No, don't say those kind of things on camera. Maybe someone will try that.
Yeah. Like getting back from that vacation that we just took. What a phenomenal break that was after 2 long years.
Every time I have coffee, I think of the vacation because the coffee that we made at home also was so good. Everything was better there.
Right? Everything felt better because you didn't have any responsibility other than just like feeding the children.
Yeah.
I think even
the children fed themselves.
Yeah, I did.
They
see
really
my kids for
did.
the 4 days that we were in that resort when we went to Fujairah and came back. But then you know what was the most funniest thing for me? This happened like 2 days ago. So what happened was already you know how Veda got like after the whole vacation was coming to an end. He was not like going to school and he threw this tantrum for like 2-3 days straight.
Yeah, he cried every morning to go back to school. But that was me too.
No,
I
but
cried
not that. You know what happened? So we are already tucked in bed and all of that. The lights are off. So Veda's like, only Veda's voice is there. Okay. And he's like, I don't want to go to school. I was like, but why not? If you go to school, you're going to like, you know, have a good time. You have your friends there. You always go to school. Your teachers told me you're one of the happiest kids who walks in with a big smile. It's like, I just want to be free. So I was like, but you're a child. You're already free. And you know what he told me? I was like, but Amma, you are free. You just have gym to go to. And I had to be.
Look at the way he's perceived things, right? Okay, what does she step out for? Whatever you're stepping out for is what keeps you busy. Is what
no, like what do I step out for on time? That's the thing.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff that I step out for is like people.
It's flexible.
Wait. Yeah, it's like people can wait for me or anything. But look at that child. No, he doesn't know. Yeah. These are the best years of his life.
That is true because I feel like these kids are always coming up to me and saying, I cannot wait to be an adult. I cannot wait to grow up.
Right.
Rudra, for every, second thing that he gets said no to or like, has ground rules laid for.
Yeah, I know.
He's always like, oh my God, I cannot wait to be an adult. And then I just look straight at him. And I tell him, you know what? I wish I were a child.
Right.
Because I think that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of love, laughter, life, and all the chaos in between. The things that keep us up laughing at 2 a.m. when we should be actually sleeping.
Today's topic
is
the biggest scam of them all.
Drum roll! Adulting! Right? It's like the biggest trap, the biggest myth, the corporate pyramid scheme of life. You know? I don't think like when I think all you ever wanted to do, I remember you like being the way Veda is.
Kids, we couldn't wait to grow up. I remember when I was a child, I was always like, okay, how many more years?
Right.
Until I grow up and I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions and, do my own thing, get out of the house, be by myself, eat ice cream for breakfast, eat cake for breakfast and start working and earning money.
Right. But nobody tells you growing up and being an adult is not eating ice cream whenever you want to. Now it's all about, I need to get to bed before 10 p.m. Am I getting in that 8 hours of sleep? It's bills, it's taxes, it's fighting with your gardener because he's always messing up your plans and maintaining the lawn, the maintenance of your house, and the list goes on.
Yeah, right? Even before you are ready for the day really wants to just stomp on you and
most
be like,
importantly, it's about going to work.
It's about going to work. Yes, exactly. Sunday scaries are real.
Yeah.
Monday morning scaries are even more real.
100%. Right?
Literally, when I got back from the vacation, I love everything I do.
Should I say it on camera?
I said it at work as well. I muted all my work groups except my NGO group. Okay, I love everything I do, but holiday is a holiday.
Messages is a little too much for any group.
Holiday is a holiday. I feel like, even then in the night, once I get into bed, I'd be like, okay, am I tagged in anything? Is there an at mention?
Oh my.
If there's an at mention, then that needs my attention and I have to respond. But there was no at mention. My team is so good. They did not bother me. All of them were like, Akka, you know what? We're not going to trouble you. We'll handle everything by ourselves. And you guys are so amazing. You handled it by yourselves. So good. Now I feel like even if I run away, you guys can handle stuff. But you know what?
There's no running away. The bills need to be paid.
There's no running away from life. There's no running away from
Honestly,
life.
I really just miss nap time. I miss nap time. I like taking naps. I feel like, my children understood the whole concept of how beautiful that nap
Yeah.
time is. Like I'm begging them to
I
nap.
swear.
Right? No,
You're like
all-
constantly like, take a nap, take a nap.
Right. But somebody should bring back coloring books and compulsory snacks. Yes.
Compulsory snacks, yes. And
Yeah.
the sleep time.
Every 3 hours, someone is feeding you as a child.
Yeah.
But have you ever, like, I want to know, like, honestly, when was the exact moment you thought, like, oh no, I am the adult in this situation? When was that exact moment for you?
I'm wondering if I ever felt that way, but
Who
I
do you
think there's, I swear there are days when I actually wonder if I've actually grown up to be an adult yet. Because I
no,
still
but
feel
like
like I
on a
haven't
very
figured it
serious
out.
note, like that
I am talking on a
realization.
serious note.
Just stop it.
Seriously.
When that
just 'cause
realization,
I'm like,
realization. What is realization? Realization.
yeah. I feel like, okay,
When
if
did
I
that
have to
happen?
be, if I have to pick out something, like, I think I remember when mom got this.
Oh my God, even before you could say, I know where you're going. Yeah. Because there is something that I need to tell you about that situation.
Yeah.
After this many years, I'm going to confess in front of camera. But yeah, go on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think when mom had her knee surgery, right? And she had multiple surgeries, and every time she had any surgery, it's been the same situation.
No, I don't think so. Like knee
Yes.
surgery was particularly different because
Knee
other
surgery was the first
which we-
surgery. So, my mom, like about 6-7 years ago, 6 years ago, more or less.
I think,
more or less.
more or less, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like in my 20s. So I was like an adult, but I was not ready to be one. So my mom had this operation. She had this knee replacement surgery done. So for like a good 2 months or so, she was bedridden. And
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, like
Okay.
2-3 months, you were like for 6 months, you were in control of the house.
Yeah, so I want to cry. Just the memories like making me feel sad. So my mom was, she was told to take bed rest and take it easy and not do any chore and not do anything at all, right? So it was me running the show, starting from opening the door for getting the pal packet and then opening the door for all the akkas who come and help me. And even when she was in the hospital cooking, I made upma, remember?
Oh my
Not
God.
sure if that was edible, but I made it. And, doing the coffee for that in the evening and making sure the food is stored away in the fridge if there are any leftovers, telling the menu and just doing
Yeah, you were
everything,
running the show.
basically
Yeah.
doing laundry,
Yeah.
kaaya potta thuni eduthu
Yeah.
madichu vekkano, ellame.
Yeah,
And
I know. Like,
it was really difficult for me. I know people do this very effortlessly and it's amazing. I'm not saying I did this unthinkable stuff. Oh, I've achieved something. No,
it's
for
your
me.
moment. It
Yeah,
was
for
your
me, it
moment
was
of
very
realization of when you actually became an adult.
Yeah, doing the bills and, like the first week of the month.
Yeah,
There are certain things you got to buy. There's a budget and there are certain payments that have to be made. So that period of my life, those few months were very difficult because it just felt like I was on my feet the entire day. And I don't even know how mom did it without complaining or without making us feel like, she's actually doing something. But it was a lot. And I remember
Yeah.
feeling really sad.
Like I'd request everybody for to take a moment of silence because they've just suffered so much. I'm sorry. What the hell was all
எனக்கு
that?
புரியல.
No, you know why that's
எனக்கு புரியல.
you were some 28 or something, okay? I know, but still definitely about
28
25.
sounds nicer to say.
No, but then it was, I remember so well because one day me and Dara are coming home for dinner and then obviously, mom doesn't like live-in maids.
Yeah.
She got to a point where she cannot have live-in maids. So they all finish their work and leave. So Rave had to take the clothes out of the laundry line and put it in a basket. So we had a view of you, me and Dara, and we were sitting in the dining table. We were looking at you and then you were just standing there and crying, and then Dara was like, acting ko sambandhame.
That was I think that was the phase when I became an adult. Do you remember when you became an adult? But I also feel like you were forced to become an adult way earlier than me.
Of course, yeah. I feel like for me, adulthood came in in different phases because I got married super young, which was at 22. I think I was married, and then even then, I think the first time after marriage that I felt I am the adult here was when we lived in an apartment and they cut the electricity. And I was like, why is there no electricity? Why is the AC not working? And I called the maintenance guy and I was like, Anna, the power shut down. And then he told me, Illama, we gave you the... So it comes in a card. So when you're living in an apartment, really.
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah. See?
It does come
Right, exactly. So that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's when I became an adult. Just because you're doing it right now, okay? I had to figure that out at 22
Yeah.
when all my friends were like partying and running around and like, having a time of their life. They were jetting off to different countries to do their masters and stuff. And then like, you were just given this apartment like, hey, yeah, you guys have to be the adults in this life and figure it out by yourself. And then that's when I realized, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I called him and he was like, yeah, you didn't pay your electricity bill. So, and then I was like, okay. It dawned upon me, even marriage did not make me so much so as an adult, because even at that time, I think even after that, we lived like two people who were in a live-in relationship.
Yeah.
Because it was just both of us whom we had to take care of and stuff like that. So we'd just shop, we'd cook a meal, make a salad for a meal or something like that. It was pretty easy, but still it came with its own stuff. We lived in an apartment.
Yeah.
So it didn't require so much of a maintenance other than paying a gas bill or your electricity bill, even milk or anything. We'd just go grocery shopping and stuff like that. But then having kids kind of like was a game changer. Because you got it. But I think even then, like up until my eldest one, when Rudradev started doing like, when he came out of kindergarten and then went on to like year 3, until then, I don't think I became an adult. Then I had to think of stuff that I should be doing to enrich his life, like outside of what you give at home. Like, does he need to do classes and does he need to be enrolled in an Olympiad or like, that's a different form of adulting. But I think I truly became an adult when life hit me on the face with there is a medical setback. Like, when I had to be in a room full of doctors, neurosurgeons and like, a lot of other doctors, and then you're the wife and you need to take the calls. And it then when I had to take the reins of my life, and judge me all you want, I had to learn about GST and income tax and water tax and
rocket science.
like, right? It was rocket science. And then I'm sure I'm going to get trolled and probably like there are going to be memes on this. But then I was like, why are we paying tax? Right?
Why are we paying tax?
Water
Are you
tax,
asking-
like property tax, exactly.
Are you asking why we are paying
like,
tax?
no, when that chunk of money goes out of your bank account, you're just like, so property tax, water tax, I mean, like, why, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
I know, that's like a
nobody
light
really
moment.
tells
That's
you.
like a blonde moment for me. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I was like, what is the point of all this? Like,
Yeah,
Video
it
Katti-
definitely feels like you're paying a lot to just live.
Yeah,
You're
100%,
earning that
yeah.
money and you're paying so
Yeah,
much
it
out of
comes,
whatever you
adulthood
earn.
comes with a subscription fee.
And
you
nobody
know?
tells you that. Nobody tells you
100%. Like,
that.
I think way before that, when I built my house and moved into this independent house, that was another whole realization. Because
Yeah.
you need to have maintenance people, your gardeners, your, other stuff. And
All emotional
yeah,
trauma.
it was just a lot of, yeah. So like I said, adulthood comes with bills, ED bills, water
Rent.
bills, rent, and your emotional trauma bills. Get yourself a therapist. So yeah.
That's true. I feel like if you have to summarize, it's like how I go on every other international trip that we take.
Yeah.
I pick out that roaming pack
Yeah.
and then I land on whatever land it is.
Yeah.
And
And it never
only to
works.
figure out that the roaming is not working.
Maybe you're not doing it like an adult because mine works. Maybe I'm a better adult than you.
I think so. No, you are. No, there's no doubt about it. You are a better adult than me. I feel like you're close to like,
what
you mastered it
nonsense.
better than me for sure.
Because through a lot of making mistakes and trial and error and like, but
That
by
is
end of it, I
adulting.
think as adults, we're all just here sitting and buffering,
Yeah,
That's the truth of it.
that's true.
Yeah.
So how cute is your buffering screen looking? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
helps to be pretty. But yeah, here's the myth about adulting. I don't think any of us have it fully figured out. We all are just like improvising, going along, making the right decision along the way, you
That's
know,
true.
which will making a decision in a situation, how well everyone is going to benefit. I think that's how we all are doing it, or how well we are really convincing. That's
We're
how.
just winging it, I feel.
Yeah, all
Everyone's
of us
winging
are.
it. Yeah.
All of us are. Even now, when we went on this vacation, I think I look up to those two friends of mine so much, Tina and Moinba. I feel like Moinba has been through a lot, and he's the firstborn of the family. He heads a family.
They're
Like,
amazing
they're
people.
amazing people.
Yeah.
But then I feel like even when they are doing, remember the car drive that
Yeah.
you, me and Moinba and Tina took,
Tina.
and then we all were like talking
Yeah.
about life, and we were like, I think they're all just like grown up
Yeah.
kids and just winging it, you know.
That's true. And
all
it's
of
so
us were like, that's
reassuring.
yeah, it's so reassuring to know that these two adult friends of yours whom you think have gotten it all together, are doing life, when they agree with you on
Yeah.
something like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what, we are also winging it.
Yeah.
It is
Just
like,
winging
yes.
it.
Yeah. But sometimes I wonder how mom kept it all together. That woman, my God.
Yeah, she did a lot. You know
I think
how
she
she
was
used
that
to like.
one adult that
Yeah.
I cannot get myself to wrap
Yeah.
my head around.
That's
you know?
true. I feel like, you know, she had the house under control. She had her
Yeah.
job under control. And do you remember how we were those annoying kids who literally used to, you know, tell her that there's this huge homework pending on, you
On
know,
Sunday
Sunday
night.
night.
And this woman, okay, we need to give context here. This woman started out as a cashier in a bank, and when she retired, she was the regional manager.
Yeah.
So you
General
can
manager.
imagine, general manager, you can imagine the hustle that had to go in
Yeah.
to the job.
Yeah.
And when she retired, they wanted her to extend her retirement,
Yeah.
and she didn't want to do it. And
Delay
she,
her retirement.
I mean, like delay her. I mean, I'm not
Winging it.
winging it. So delay her retirement, but then like the kind of hustle that went into it, and at home,
Yeah.
she used to wake up at 4
Yeah.
a.m.
Nobody knows how she did it, but she did it. She showed up for everybody.
Yeah.
She made sure everything was seamless for everyone at home.
100%. And she was like, you know, taking care of, obviously we had help, like, you know, house help, and like, you know, we
Yeah.
had like somebody to help with our grandmom, like aging grandmom
Yeah.
and all of that. But our house will be spotless.
Yeah.
And
Even
we-
on Sundays, she'd
remember,
be cleaning.
we were these annoying children who will not eat a meal which is not cooked by her.
Yeah. That's
In
true.
spite of having Krishnaveni Amma
Yeah.
to cook meals for
Yes.
us.
And she used to
Right?
make amazing pastas, but we'd be like, Amma,
Yeah,
you should only cook, Amma. Only
And
if you make lunch now, school get to the boy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and we will never take the lunch. We backpack a lunch for school, which we ate for breakfast.
Yeah. She never repeated meals.
Meals,
She
yeah.
never asked us to eat something which was left over.
Yeah, or
She
like
made
always
fresh
hot
meals
food.
every time.
And she had somebody to cook meals and cut vegetables. Yeah, all said and done. But then we'll be like, you have to cook
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
And snack time. A woman will come home at 5.
We are
and-
not exerting enough work from you, Amma. Let us take a
Now
little
that
bit
I'm a
more
mom-
of you.
Yeah, now that I'm a mom, I feel so bad for her. Like, we were these
Yeah.
horrible children, but then,
We were also loving children.
yeah, like, you know, but as a
Some
mom, I'm
feel bad
telling
about
you,
myself as a child.
No, as a mom, now that you're a mom, like you're
Yeah.
like a pseudo mom. Imagine if my kids came back home and did this to us, right? Like we literally tell them, like, hey, you know what? Mom needs alone time. Like we all can chill, but don't talk to me for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're coloring.
Yeah.
But this woman will sit and chat with us. Like mealtime was with us. The 2 meals that she has at home. I mean, like actually, technically one. On holidays we do lunch together.
Yeah.
Our parents would sit down, and how
Yeah.
did they?
I don't
do
even know
it?
how,
and they
how
were
they
never,
did it.
and they used
But
to
you
be-
know what? If you ask her, you know what she'll say, right?
Did you ever ask her? You said you were going to ask her.
I have. I've asked her so many times, but never like expecting an answer. But this time, since we were deciding to like do this topic, I asked her, and you know what she said?
What?
She was literally almost like second nature, or like instantly, without much thought. She said, I never really thought about anything.
and she'll always
I
say,
never
"I love
really,
your
like-
kids.
Yeah.
Your kids were my everything."
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it was you. It was never a chore for me because
Yeah.
I love taking care of y'all. I love taking care of our house and I loved everything that I did.
Yeah.
So it did not feel strenuous or it did not feel like I'm, you know, going out of my way to do something or make something
That is
happen.
something. That is something. And I also think
That
that's
is
a
like
very
giving,
different kind
giving
of a
and giving.
generation.
100%.
Yeah, you know, because
100%.
she had help to dust and clean the house and all, but on
Yeah.
her day off,
Yeah.
she'll sit and dust. Listening to Eminem.
Mm.
She listened to Eminem because I remember her giving us grief because he
Our
had
mom
so
loves
much.
Eminem.
Yeah. He used so much of profanity back then. It was so new.
Yeah.
That
She was
culture-
shocked. She was like,
Yeah. What does he say?
What's he
Did he
saying?
just say what I think he said?
are you girls listening to this music?
Yeah.
They make music like
yeah,
this.
but she really loved the movie 8 Mile also.
She did.
She really did. And then she,
She
loved,
loves
yeah,
Black Eyed Peas. She
Yeah.
loves so many things, but
yeah. But we're
I'm
not
drifting.
talking about it. This is about adulting.
Yeah.
You're drifting away.
yeah.
But yeah, so I guess like it was a different kind of generation. But now, and look at that, she's still adulting for me
Yeah.
right now, for us.
That's true. But don't you think that's actually really good advice? That don't really think about it much. Because that's what we tell each other.
Yeah.
When we're put on the spot in
Yeah,
life, or like
yeah.
if we are finding something to be challenging,
Yeah,
we're
even
like,
dad says that, you know,
switch
when
off
you,
your mind.
yeah, like when we have any emotional trauma happening, and I'll be like, Dad, like I remember that one morning, like when I had like a really emotional morning, and
Yeah.
you were like, Daddy, Anusha is crying.
Yeah.
And then you were like, what is there to cry about? Like, I feel like more than not thinking about it, they just brushed it under the
Yeah.
carpet and just didn't call it. Now we have I like,
Coping mechanism. I don't know if
Right?
that's healthy.
we are breaking generational trauma, girl.
That
Yeah.
is true.
That is a
Every
form
day,
of
every day.
adulting too.
I'm rebelling every day by
That you are.
meditating and journaling,
Right.
saying my
Dude,
gratitude.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if Steve Jobs can make mistakes and Beyonce can forget her lines, and
I can, of course, yeah, exactly. We all can get away with not adulting. I
Yeah.
can get away with not wanting to go to work.
I can, then who's
I
going to pay
can
your
get
bill?
away.
Who's going to pay your bill?
I'm my
Right?
sugar daddy.
No, we need. I'm the rich man my mom asked me to marry.
That
Right?
is true.
That's who you
I
are.
am the rich man my mom asked me. My mom
Right?
didn't ask me to marry a rich man, but I'm the rich man I want to marry.
Right? But also I feel like all this adulting and all of that, society created a sort of milestones.
Yeah.
You know, it's been like just there, like, you know, you
Mm.
graduate, you get a job, you have to graduate from like a professional thing. Like, remember how difficult it was? I chose to be a lawyer because
Yeah.
that's something I saw my granddad do, my dad do. If anything, dad told me, don't become a lawyer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then, like, to convince parents about Viscom,
Yeah.
right? Like, it was, but they did come around, but it took a lot of convincing, like, you know, like, hey, you know
100%.
what, let her just do something that she loves. Like,
Yeah, but
she's
you
gonna-
helped me out with it.
Yeah, like, you know, maybe I will never ask my kid to do something. You have to get into IIT or you have to get into IIM or
I
anything
can't
like
imagine
that.
you saying that.
Yeah, even I can't imagine. But do you remember our parents saying every time we go past IIT and Anna University, from Kekinaga we'll go to
Yeah.
Adyar, Ray will go here, Anusha's going here. It did not happen.
Yeah, I did go to IIT to visit Shankaraman uncle.
One second, I was like, what is she doing?
I went there so many
Yeah,
times.
but then, yeah, society creates these milestones, right? You finish you get a good degree from an engineering college, then you go to a job like an IT job, then okay, you get a job, okay, you're happy, you're making
Yeah.
money. Nobody comes and tell you, okay, jet set, go get a nice holiday, like
Yeah.
you need a break from this. No, then comes marriage, then
Yeah.
comes children.
Yeah.
Then it's just to go, it's an
Yeah.
ongoing thing.
And it's
like-
not just that, right? Like society also has this unsaid silent rule that certain things have to happen at a certain age, which is just such a fad.
Yeah,
Because
100%. You
age
are
is
breaking all of
nothing.
them, girl. So, yeah, like
no such thing,
Thing.
right?
Who is
Like who
making
is
up all-
making up these rules?
the same people who made low-rise jeans. But we had one color in it.
We have too many shades. So why are we throwing shade on low-rise jeans? Yeah. Yeah.
But then, yeah, but I think that is also changing now.
Yeah.
See, you, for instance, there's so
I only
many
wear
people-
high-rise jeans.
No, yeah, even me. But then we're not
changing
talking
things.
about jeans, Ray. We're
Oh.
being adults right now. We're talking about adulting. But then, yeah, I think that is changing too right
Yeah.
now, right? Like people are coming around and it's not about the milestones anymore. But by end of all of it, I think we're all like a bunch of kids who are improvising,
That is true.
making like those choices and
Yeah.
improvising and like, you know,
Yeah.
all of us are going to benefit from it. Like, are we all benefiting from this decision? I
Yeah.
think that's the most adult thing
Yeah.
we all are
Even if
doing.
you know, not all of us benefit, as long as nobody's harmed, right?
Yeah,
As long
yeah.
as your decisions don't hurt anybody else,
yeah.
you're allowed to make your own decisions,
Yeah, for
make
sure.
your own rules and live by them.
Yeah, you
Because
are
this is your
responsible.
life.
Yeah, for your,
And YOLO, babe. YOLO.
that's
so-
true. That's true.
You just have to like, you know, make the
100%.
most out of this in your own way.
100%, because there are a lot of people out there calling themselves adults, making the most benign comments, most stupidest things that, like, you know, I don't know if stupidest is a word, but like, yeah.
It's a word now that we said
Said
it.
it.
This is adulting.
Yeah, we're winging it, we're improving. But then, yeah, there are a solid bunch of adults who are like, you know, a decade older to us. And like more than that, like, who think they are adults, but they really are not, like, you know.
Who's
But then,
What are you talking about?
You know, but then it's not about the age anymore. It's
Yeah.
about the kind of realization you come to. It can happen at 20, it can happen at 22. That can be a really profound 8-year-old kid, you know.
Who really serves you some
Serves.
slices of truth.
All the time.
Sometimes Rudradev is like says the most profound things.
Yeah,
and
like
I'm
this
in
morning,
awe.
you know what happened? So this morning when we were getting ready for school, mom was like telling Veda, you were like the cutest in the class yesterday. So yesterday was color clothes for them
Yeah.
because of, you know, they had a event to look forward to. So all the kids had to like come in color clothes and mom went to pick the kids up. And she told Veda, you look so cute. But then Rudra is still sleepy, waking up from his sleep. And he's like, no, Party, I think all the kids look cute. They all look cute in their own way. And I was like,
Wow.
and then mom was like, did you know
Wow.
what your son just said? I was like, yeah, I overheard it as I walked in. So
Yeah.
it's not really not about the age. Adulting
Yeah.
is like being a profound person right now.
But also, now that you said this, I have a really fun thing to ask of you. But before that, do you remember what he said in Dubai when I was like, yeah, that's not enough? Something I told him, that's not enough. Something very, very, you know, simple, like that's not enough water. Drink more water. That's not enough. And then he just said, no, everything is enough. Whatever you have and you do is enough. You are enough.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was
remember that.
just
I was packing.
stumped.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
stumped.
You went and hugged him. You went,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I
Yeah.
was like, wow, Rudradev. And he's like, yeah, IT, you are enough as you
Then
are.
we are being great adults.
Yeah.
Hence proved.
Yeah.
See? We are not thinking and we're raising these amazing children. Wow.
Are we raising them or are they raising us?
That's for another day.
It
That's
is.
another topic all by
But
itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
But I had this really fun segment that I had planned, okay,
Yeah,
since we're doing adulting.
I'm
So
all
we're
excited
gonna
'cause I
play a
don't know
little
what
game.
questions you're gonna ask.
Yeah, this is a little game. It's called
Yeah.
a mini game. And I'm going to be throwing you a bunch of questions and you have to tell me if that is adulting or if it's just being an imposter.
Okay. All
Yeah?
right. All right. All right.
So the first one, having matching pillow covers and bed sheet.
100% adulting. 100% adulting. It takes a different kind of emotional stability to match your bed sheets and see how many thread counts there are. If you're going to sleep peacefully in it, because my sleep is so important.
Yeah.
You know
Quality
what I
of
mean?
sleep.
It's a different kind
not
of
an-
adulting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have matching bed sheets and pillow
Yeah,
covers
I
and
do.
throws right now.
And I love that when I look at my
that's
bed.
solid emotional
Yeah.
stability right there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next one, using your toothpaste till it's actually properly over.
Adulting level 3000. Adulting level 3000, that is. Are you kidding me? Do you remember when we were kids? We'll just randomly like squeeze out toothpaste
Yeah.
and mom will be like, no guys, this is not how you do it. You squeeze it from the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, you
yeah.
know?
We never learn. It was like so
Yeah, yeah.
difficult back
And
then.
now I live like that. That's
Yeah.
like adulting level 3000 for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
Eating veggies by choice.
Adulting out and out. You grow your microgreens.
That is
like,
true.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
other day I was like, okay, did I
I
get
love
my
my plant
proteins in?
babies.
Okay, now I got my proteins in. Now I'm going to get my carbs in. Now I need to eat some veggies. Like that is adulting. That is
Okay.
adulting.
Needing a coffee to wake up.
Imposter. That's an imposter. Because I don't do coffees anymore. That's an imposter, I think. I drink water, like, you know, I don't even do coffees anymore.
So because you're not doing it, I
No, like, you know, I used to be that person, but
Mm.
only when you learn to live without it,
Yeah.
right? Like to say, oh, don't talk to me before my coffee, right? Like
Yeah.
that's a different kind of,
Yeah. That's a sham.
no, that's not a sham. I was that person too. Like I won't talk to anyone before I have had my coffee. But
Mm.
then now I know I can be emotionally stable and take kids
Yeah.
in a carpool with car
Yeah.
karaoke without coffee,
Yeah.
right? Like now
Without
it's-
brushing your teeth, washing your
that
face.
was you today.
That's me on most days.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's an
Yeah.
imposter to an extent. I don't want to like, you know, put down anybody who needs a coffee. I'm sure there are adults who need like,
Daddy.
no, dad. Oh yeah, dad. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he
Yeah.
still needs his first thing is his coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Cleaning up the room. If you find it messy, cleaning it up by yourself and not cleaning it up after somebody else tells you to clean it up.
Mother. Adult. That's
Yeah.
an adult there.
Mm.
Like, you know, because it gets to you.
yeah.
Because you and I are like that. Because my
Yeah,
wardrobe,
that's
when it's
true.
a mess, I'll literally be like,
Yeah.
tomorrow I cannot wake up to this mess.
Yeah.
Right? That's like
Yeah.
I
I'll
say-
want to wake up to like a clean
room, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
emotional stability right there.
Okay. Knowing water and vitamins are necessary. Like staying hydrated.
100% adult.
Mm.
Like I have to beg my children to like drink water.
Right. When most of your meals are for payments, do you feel like an adult?
When you're most,
When most of your meals are for payments.
no, that's just a shopaholic. I think that's really just a shopaholic because none of your payments are coming in mails.
Yeah.
You know, oh, my office Suresh is calling me and telling me GST filing, Parano, madam. Like, you know, like, I have Suresh, so I'm really grateful for Suresh.
Yeah.
But then, like, I mean, That sounded pompous. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Like, I'm really grateful. Like, yeah.
Having a to-do checklist.
That's more of, is that an adult thing? I don't know. It's more like I won't say it's I don't know how to put it. It's a quirk. I think it's a quirk. Yeah, it's not there are adults who do it without the to-do list. Like, I don't have I cannot. Like, when I have a to-do list, like, it kind of like riles me up. It sends me it's more like I'm mentally checking off things. I'm sure there are so many people like that. Like, it's a quirk.
Yeah. Okay, skincare
Because you
routine.
started doing a to-do list way before you even became an adult.
That's true.
Like, when you were in school,
just
going
like
for
those,
excursion, you like those
I
tiny
like
notes.
Yeah.
And you'll always buy mom. I think mom passed it on to you.
Yeah.
There'll always be this
Doing the
grocery sticky
account.
thing in your fridge. Like, it's like what's running out in the fridge.
Yeah, what needs
It's
to
a
be bought.
quirk. Yeah.
Shopping.
I'm the exact opposite of that. So, yeah.
You keep it all in your mental
Yeah,
tab.
yeah.
Okay, skincare routine.
Adulting.
Adulting.
So there comes a point in your life where you think, okay, you need a skincare.
Yeah.
I need to take care of my skin.
Yeah.
Like, it's as good as staying hydrated.
Yeah,
or
that's true.
your gym subscription.
Self-care is adulting, I feel.
Yeah.
I have two more, but like
Go
meal
for it.
planning.
That's a gym rat, right?
Okay, booking your own appointments. Adulting.
What? That is adulting, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not being able, prioritizing sleep.
100% adulting. 100% adulting. Now I wish I keep an alarm and take a nap. That's how much life is so hectic. In the afternoons, I know 20-minute nap will help me get through the rest of the day. So even if it's in the car, one time I remember waiting for my kid somewhere, I took a nap in the car. So prioritizing sleep, I did.
Please, I remember at a certain point, you used to go for these pickups just so you could sleep in the car.
Yeah, because it's a Chennai.
You'd be like, okay, let me go and pick him up, because at drive, you'll just sleep.
Yeah, now I need to put some pillows in my car, so that way that nap will be some quality nap.
You actually have
getting a neck sprain,
Yeah.
But yeah, that is definitely adulting.
Okay, the need to do something with your life, right? Like, you have dreams. As a child, it was easy to dream.
Yeah.
But now, you realize that you have to work towards those dreams.
Yeah.
Is that adulting?
Yeah, for sure, right? Like, as child, you dream big. And only when you become an adult, so your dreams are here. But the realization towards that dream, right? Like,
going up and coming.
Right, yeah, right? But to get to that dream, there are going to be setbacks. And how do you face those setbacks? How do you overcome those setbacks? And how badly do you want to achieve your dreams? I think you need to have a little bit of child left in you to still believe in your dreams, those mad dreams.
Yeah.
And to achieve them is definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
And how you actually overcome setbacks, that's why you become an adult. Whether you succumb to those setbacks and go into a shell and give in to the negativity and give up, or you hustle and believe in the spark, believe in the magic. Every day you wake up and do the same thing, keep the spark alive.
Yeah.
That is adulting.
It's like the waving flag song, right? When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom. Just like a waving flag, the waving I feel like that's adulting.
Yeah, that's 100% adulting. Yeah.
Okay, last question. Okay, the need, or rather not the need, having to be nice to people.
Oh,
not
my
nice. எல்லார்கிட்டயும் கொஞ்சம் டீசென்ட்டா, நம்ம பிடிக்காதவங்க கிட்டயும் you have to be respectful.
That is adulting level 8,000.
Even if someone says
that is
something that you don't like.
properly adulting level 8,000. Like, when you actually are in the same room with people who probably make your skin crawl, or where your opinions clash, or somebody whom you genuinely do not like, but choose to be nice to them, or even the basic, hi, hello, nalla irkingla. That is adulting.
Being cordial.
Yeah, be cordial.
Cordial. Being cordial no matter what. No matter how you feel about the person.
That is like ace level of adulting. That is ace level of adulting.
When we started out this episode, I was actually it took me a while to get used to being on the set, because it's the first time I'm sitting here. And I overcame my mental block and I got comfortable.
The bravery.
That was adulting. And then I was happy because there was an advantage. The AC is literally on me. Now I'm freezing. The AC is so cold.
You're literally wearing a sundress, right?
It's so cold.
Right? But then I appreciate you for the bravery of overcoming
Yeah, yeah.
adulting. I guess.
Literally.
Are we really adults
I need a
too?
please.
Right.
But yeah, that's that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
now
then
I
like
have some clarity on adulting.
yeah. Are our listeners really going to have some clarity?
Mm.
But then figuring adulting out, Ray, do you really think we all are adults or just tall, emotional children? Like, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Is adulting even real? Do you think all of us have it figured out? I don't think even I feel like we all are children still trying to figure this out. Even our parents. Do you think our parents are like still playing the guessing game?
I'm sure they still are. Like, they're just like hoping they take the right decisions, and saying the right
Yeah.
thing and doing the right thing. Like,
Right.
they are ace level adults. They have been in some
They've mastered the art of
convincing. Yeah.
and looking like they have it all together.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But then, no, I think we have a lot to learn from them in the sense that they could sit next to someone who makes their skin crawl and ask them, do you want a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do that?
I can't. I'm forever in awe of how dad and mom are always opening the doors to people who have not necessarily been kind to them in the
Yeah.
past, but they never fall short on hospitality, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time anybody who's not been nice to them from days before is home.
and how they
they're
needed their help
still-
so much more right now.
Yeah, now it's literally like
I've never seen them like,
never,
you so, like,
never.
ever.
They don't have a single bad bone.
yeah.
I feel like maybe that's what being an adult means.
Yeah. I think they've
You
passed it on
realize
very
that-
gracefully to us. But then, yeah, I guess. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can do that. But
Just
that's like,
knowing, I think also knowing that not every battle is worth fighting.
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah.
what they've done.
yeah. I think they've gracefully passed it over to us also, seeing them do that. I think everybody looks up at two people who've been the
Yeah.
prominent adults in their life are their parents, right?
Yeah.
It so happened we've lucked out that they are like some sensible people
Yeah.
who have not, like, it's very easy for them to get us involved in any kind of drama and, like, pass on their opinions to us, which they had
Never.
never done. I think that is ace level of adulting.
Guess
you know,
you've done good.
Yeah, they really have, girl. They really
Yeah.
have.
But then again, coming back to the question, you think adulting is real?
I think it is, in the sense, like, nothing has ever changed. Starting from playground drama, now it's workplace drama. Life drama, like how
Yeah.
you deal with it. She likes you, she doesn't like you, he wants to play a game with you, you're in his team, you're not in his team.
Yeah.
It's just like a different level and a different world, like
Yeah.
in video games. And what is it? Astrobot.
Astrobot.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
different levels of,
Yeah.
setup and, like, difficulty levels, and, like, it just changes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. When you're
changes-
talking about that, I feel like, I have seen you grow into an adult
Yeah.
so beautifully.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
there have been so many setbacks, so many challenges, and you've always risen above those challenges.
Yeah,
And
I
you've
think
always.
we need to share a little bit of, like, our adulting hacks with our listeners, because the whole point of this podcast is relatability, right? Like,
Yeah.
we are so, that's the thing. We think we're adults, but we're still laughing and singing and everything. But how do we do that?
But how not to do that, right?
Yeah, right. Like, how not to do what? Like, adult?
How can you adult without laughing, singing, and all of that?
Yeah,
It's
you
also
just
knowing,
don't know. Like,
yeah.
that's the whole thing,
Maybe
right?
that's the hack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like, I think I have like a chaos drawer. Just like how we all have this one drawer, which will invariably have USB cords, Apple charger, and, like, everything, we all have that drawer.
Yeah.
I
Is that
think
the
it's
way?
about,
Is that your hack?
yeah, for me, it's more like compartmentalizing. I think when there is a serious situation, I think I would like to say, I think I'm really made different. I'm not any other ordinary Joe. When there is like some
You're a
serious,
beacon of grace. You're not ordinary.
thanks, Ray.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me. But but thank you. That means a
Yeah.
lot to me.
Yeah.
But but for me, I think when there is like a really dire situation, which is like, which I've been faced I've come face to face with some of the most difficult situation. Like, I don't think I panic. That's not what I do. I shut down immediately. Like, shut down in the sense, not like, for me emotionally, I just shut down. Like, I don't feel sadness or panic or grief, for me, it's like, what do I need to do next to make the situation better? Like, you know, be it
it's
with like,
action, not reaction. For you.
Exactly. And it's not even like responding, you know, it's action. It's very different. Responding is you take the whole situation in, you dwell in that situation and you understand what's happening. And then you pick the most logical thing to do at that point of time is response.
Yeah.
Reaction is quickly reacting to it. For me, action is like, okay, what do I need to do now to save this situation? Like, be it like, before whatever, you know, we had to face with the law or anything like that. And now with the rest thing, or recently when, that was like a moment when I realized I was an adult too. Like, you know, when Rudra had like a small accident, and his head was literally split open. I could see his skull, and I called to find out if I can pick my kid up, but then I had to run to the ER. That's when I got to know. And then I was like, you know what? I immediately called you. I said, hey, you know what? I'm rushing to the ER.
Pick up this.
Pick up my kid. And then I thought it was going to be a small split, but then he needed a plastic surgeon to be involved and like, you know, an MRI scan, and he had to be observed for 24 hours. And it was like, it could have gone wrong. But then
he's a brave kid.
He is like, you know, because at that point in time when he asked me, hey, Amma, do I need to go into surgery? I did not panic or I did not cry. Like his whole t-shirt was stained with blood. So for anyone, I think will be, I don't know, like a generalized thing would be like cry or panic. For me, it was like, I was like, okay, what do we need surgery? That was the first thing I asked. Okay, then if we need surgery, I'm going to move my kid to the hospital that I am comfortable with. I immediately called the people in the hospital and I, you know, got everything ready even before I could go there. So the time that I took to be with my kid, I just was like trying to keep him awake, not faint off, or like, you know, try to talk to him and tell him he's such a brave kid. He is going to be needing surgery. I try to raise children by telling them the truth without ruining their innocence. Because when he asked me, am I going to need surgery? I was like, hey, I know, bud, this is going to be difficult, but you are going to go into surgery, because I don't believe in throwing a surprise at an 8-year-old and just like not treating him like a tiny human. He is a tiny human. I think that was a moment when my friend, when she asked me, Anusha, how did you not cry? I cried, and I didn't have an answer because that's my autopilot. What next? Even with Dora, like, you know, when I was called upon to like say something is wrong with him early in the morning, I went into autopilot. I immediately called you, said, come home, the kids are alone. They're going to be alone till you come. They're sleeping, so nothing wrong as of now. But then like when I went there, it was not like screaming or tears or panic. It was like, okay, what next?
I remember. You sounded so calm. And I did not know the seriousness of it all until I came to the hospital because that's how you relayed the information.
I think that's a quintessential character trait of mine, because I think that is adulting. This level of adulting for me might not be the same as like being nice to somebody who's done wrong by me, but that is like for any situation.
Yes, girl.
And also I compartmentalize pretty well. Like I ask myself, does this require my energy? Like, does this issue really require my energy? Do I need to be wasting my time on this worrying about? Can this wait? What is important for me right now? Even if it's just sleep, which is more important. If I can worry about it later on, I'd rather worry about it later on. Does it require my attention? Right? You know, and then when I had to prioritize my life, I think that's how I go about it. Like, first, let me take care of myself. Then, does this require my energy? If it doesn't, then it's fine. Can it go into a drawer which I'll never open again? It's not like trauma which you're like brushing it under the rug or anything, but like it's just like, okay, these kind of people, this kind of situation, and this problem is not a big problem, so I can compartmentalize it. I think that's my hack. That's how I go about it. Like, but what is yours? I want to know what yours is.
Okay, to be honest, I don't know if I can say I'm an adult, but I try.
Of course you're an adult. Of course you are.
But I feel like all of us are just like children, like, you know, but still, that we've already discussed that. But maybe my hack or my method of making sense, my method to make sense of this madness would probably, I feel like I need to take control of my inner world. You know, I like to, I prefer and I choose and I want to take control of my inner world. I do take control of my inner world because I feel like if I'm sorted on the inside, 100%. It helps me deal with the outer world.
For sure.
No matter what's happening on the outside, I need to be right. I need to be in the right frame of mind within. I need to have the right mindset. I need to feel a certain way. I need to feel like calm and collected and happy on the inside.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, I feel like whatever happens and whatever life throws at you, I can handle that. So
That's-
it's my inner world that I actually,
I think that's the most important too,
Yeah.
right? Like, I think that's why you are the way you are. Like, you're not quick to react on things.
yeah,
You take it all in and then
Yeah.
you respond to things. I think that's really important to have your
yeah,
inner
no matter,
chakras aligned.
I don't know about the chakras.
Chakras aligned.
I just feel like no matter which direction or what string life pulls you with or by, I like to really just make sense of it all on the inside first.
Yeah.
That helps me make sense of what's happening
Yeah.
outside.
That's also half the problem.
Yeah.
You know, when you know yourself where you're at. I
Yeah.
think these are some of our two best hacks and
Yeah.
takeaways. But
What are
then,
yours?
No?
What are yours? I'm asking the audience.
oh yeah.
I'm
Oh,
asking
okay.
our listeners. What are
Yeah.
your hacks?
Yeah.
How do you go about adulting? And what
Maybe we could take notes.
we are all learning. We're all walking each other home.
Yeah.
So you tell us how you are handling adulting.
Yeah.
What do you do to make this whole journey easier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Write to us.
Yeah.
DM us.
Yeah.
And
But the whole point of adulting is like to stay soft and grow strong.
yeah.
You can have like a
That is
million
so
problems
important.
happening in your life.
Yeah.
But you should still find the magic to dance in your kitchen or sing that song or be a little
100%.
crazy like us on the couch.
100%.
Because I think we all are just kids trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. I feel like,
Yeah.
it's really important to keep that inner child alive.
Yeah.
Because life is serious as it is, and there might be a million people telling you this matters, that matters, this is serious, this
Yeah.
needs your attention. But you really need to keep that spark alive,
Yeah.
keep that inner child alive, and always remember that this life is supposed to be lived fully and happily,
Yeah.
because otherwise it's a waste. And it's truly okay to not know everything.
Yeah.
It does
you
not-
don't need to have answers for everything. All you need to do is be brave,
Yeah,
face every situation with a sense of bravery and
Yeah.
keep a kind heart.
yeah,
Like, keep the softness
yeah,
and always choose grace
Yeah.
above all. I think
Yeah.
that's really important.
yeah,
It's about how you, like I said, it's about how you actually stay soft and grow strong. And none of us are doing this. None of us have it all figured out. We're all doing it together. We're
Yeah.
all figuring it all out together.
yeah,
We have friends to help us through. We have
yeah,
community to help us through. You have to check out our friends and community episode if you have missed that.
yeah,
Definitely, because
Yeah.
none of us are doing this alone. I'm doing it with my sister, with the help of my parents, with the help of my community,
yeah,
with the help of my friends. I've met some beautiful people in the past 2
Yeah.
years who helped me get by. So none of
And I
us,
think it's also very important to believe in that magic, right?
yeah,
Because I remember every time, there is a challenge for me or for anybody else in my life, I'm constantly telling them, hey, you know what? This might be what you think reality is. Probably this is your reality right now. But one day reality can be something else that
that
you want.
blind belief and faith in magic is very, very, very
Yeah.
important. You need to believe that you are magic too.
Yeah. And
Because
it's
that's
not
the truth.
unrealistic at
No,
all.
that is the truth of it.
Yeah.
Because if you actually think about it, we have this little heart and this brain and everything
Yeah.
that's beating and pumping blood.
Yeah.
Like, just to talk logically,
Yeah.
there is nothing more magical than that. If you can
Yeah.
appreciate a newborn child that's been born
right.
and like find joy in that, you should be able to appreciate yourself as an adult too.
Yeah.
Because you are magic. You're not just that child which was born like some
Yeah.
37 years ago, which gave so much hope and so much joy, which brought so much joy and hope into their life. As an adult,
Yeah.
you are that magic too.
That
like
is
you
true.
are magic too. Like you are bringing that magic in and around you. Mostly the inner work that you do
Yeah.
will show a lot about the outer work and
Yeah.
the outer world that you live in.
That's true.
So none of us are alone in this. We're all
yeah,
getting
we're
by
all
and
doing
we all
this
are figuring it out.
together.
You don't need to have answers for everything. There are people to help us out.
You can just wing it.
Yeah.
That is being an adult.
Yeah, it truly is. Thank you for joining us on another
Yeah.
amazing conversation with my sister
Amazing.
on Two Peas in a Pod, where I think we have always been these people who have never let the magic die.
Yeah.
That's the whole beauty of us,
Yeah.
right? Like
I've
no
even
matter how
had
much of
jokes
an
made
adult,
about that.
yeah, no matter how much of an adult we are, running an office or paying your taxes or paying your bills, taking care of your children, bringing up some amazing humans, we have always kept the silly in the sisterhood alive. And there is nothing more beautiful than
Yeah.
that and believing in this magic. Until
So-
next time, guys.
See you guys soon. Rebel against the system.
Oh my God. Why did we have to rebel against the system? The system is getting us no matter what. We still have to pay that tax and the bill. Nobody is going to give you free
Rebel.
roaming. Not an adult. Thank you.